Hello, everyone. Sorry, that was weird. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my stamp studio. I am super excited for tonight's class. So yesterday on my Hump Day Lunch Break Live, I had talked about my mixed media florals class. So I have 4 more cards to show you tonight. So that's a total of 8. And I have 4 more other ideas I'll be posting over the weekend that will all be part of this class. So you're going to actually be getting the supplies to make all the cards I'm going to share with you, and a couple more extra tutorials that I'll put in there. But you have the opportunity to purchase this class. It is $40 plus shipping, but you're getting a full pack of the Mixed Media Florals and More card pack. You're getting a full pack of embellishment and a full bolt of ribbon to do your projects. I will have all the cardstock embossed, cut, ready for you to go. All you do is have to assemble. You don't need any stamps. You'll need a seal and a pair of snips and your trimmer. Okay, so those are really the only things that you're going to need to do this class. You're not going to, dimensionals, I forgot. Dimensionals are going to be key as well. So I'm going to actually flip down my camera. We're going to get started. I'm aiming for 4. I may end up doing more cards. We'll see how long it goes. But I'm super excited about this class. It is only going to be available for a week, so that's why I'm calling it a flash class. I will put a link out there after the video. I just want to get the video inserted into my landing page for the registration, so that way you can jump out there real quick. So it'll take just a little bit, maybe within a half an hour after this class. I'll have the link posted. You'll be able to sign up for it right away. And this item is kind of, some of the items that I'm using are on low inventory, which means they can run out. So that's the other reason for only offering this class for a week. And it is all going to be shipped to you. Yeah. And so I'm going to get started. I just need to flip my camera down. So if you get dizzy, close your eyes. I'll let you know when to open them. Maybe I can switch it around. There we go. All right. Okay, so you can open your eyes. I just need to adjust this light. It's giving me a headache. Ooh, it's a really bright LCD light, and when it's on and it's right in my eyes, I get kind of a headache from it. So I'm just trying to maneuver it so I can get it on my projects, but not in my eyeballs. All right, I just need to see that my live is going. So if you're watching me, give me a thumbs up, say hi, let me know that you're there, and because I'm still not seeing the feed. So someone let me know if I'm there. I'm going to close Facebook here and try to reopen it. Internet has been really flaky, and so has Facebook today. I don't know what's going on. So let's just see here. All right, so I see that I'm live, and I see my desktop. Okay, great. So now I just need to know that other people can see me. So let me know that you're there. Okay. So no, my screen is not upside down. I just happen to have these upside down. All right. So like I said, what you'll need is you'll need the Memories and More pack. You'll be getting this full pack. So there are 50 cards in here. You have some 4x6 and you have some 3x4. And there's 2 of each one in there. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff. Now, I haven't even dove into all the different cards here. I will be using this before the weekend is done. So I will have lots to post and share with you. I'm going to be sitting here and just cranking them out tonight. So, like I said, I have 4 done. So the 4 that we did during our hump, before we do that. Sorry, jumping ahead of myself. So you get the full pack of the Memories and More Mixed Media Florals card pack. You get a bolt of the woven white ribbon. Now, if for some reason this or the embellishments go on back order, I'll put in something else for you to use. You get a full pack of those. What you will need from your own stash is your adhesive. You will need dimensionals. We're using lots of dimensionals. You'll need a snips for your ribbon, and you may need a trimmer to trim down some of your cards from the card pack. And that's all you need. So really your basic supplies. So I'm going to move all those out of the way. And hello, Anne. Here, unless your power goes out. Yeah, I know. My cousin actually lives out on the East Coast, and she hasn't had power for a couple of days, and she's kind of out in a rural area. So, yeah, she's been trying to make sure that her new chickens and her goats and stuff are all taken care of. Yeah, so I can just imagine they have a generator and stuff to at least keep their water running, but it's been a long process. Okay, I'm going to show you the 4 cards that we did during Hump Day lunch break. This is a video that's going to be linked in the class invite that I'll be sending out. And also, you'll see it in the registration link. I'm going to have a picture of it along with the registration. So that is what's going to be posted in on my Facebook business page. And if you're watching the YouTube video, that's what that link will take you to. It'll take you to the company that I use to actually run my events. So it'll take you over there. It'll tell you what the event is. You click on register and you just select your class, whether you want it mailed or you want to do porch pickup. And then you make your payment and I will get this all started. I'm going to be ordering it by Friday. So you have until next Thursday, and I'm cutting it off in the morning so I can get my order in and shipped to me quickly. So the registration period will be cutting off at 11 a.m. Central Time. So it is from tonight to 11 a.m. Central Time tomorrow that you'll have the chance to order this kit and have it sent to you. Again, it's $40. It includes a full pack of your Memories and More. It includes your ribbon and your embellishments and all of the cardstock that you need to do your cards for 15 cards with your envelopes. So it's, 12 cards plus your envelope. So it's a really good deal. But your tutorial will have 15 plus projects in it. So you will be able to continue crafting after you do your first 12 cards. You just pull out your stash. And I'll have more ideas in there for you. You're going to have quite a bit left over after the 12 cards, so you will be able to play around and come up with it. I know some people are kind of challenged by using these Memories and More because, you know, you got these kind of things, and people are like, well, what do you do with that? I'm going to be showing you in these cards what you can do with all of it. So, in fact, you know what? I'm going to end up switching one of my cards around because this just dawned on me how I could use that one. So, also with the cards, you also get 4 sticker sheets. So it's 2 of the same sticker sheets. All right. But it's a great way to add your sentiments and everything. So you don't have to do any stamping. You've got your sentiments there. Also on the cards, there are some sentiments. And then the other option that you could do is we have a Greetings for All ephemera pack. If you wanted to purchase that, just let me know because it has all sorts of other greetings in there that you can use. I'll show you some examples. I'm not going to be using them because I really just want to focus on this one. Well, and I must have used all mine up. So, all right. So I'm just going to really focus on what's in this pack here because there are greetings and sentiments on these cards as well. All right, so let's just move all of this extra out of the way. We'll pull it in as we need it. Here are the cards that we did on Wednesday during our Hump Day lunch break. Just taking some stickers, some of the extra paper, adding it to the inside. We have popped up. These are the actual stickers from the little sticker sheet here. I just used my dimensionals to pop them up and added my bling. So here's another one. And the inside of this. Again, we used another card. I didn't have to do a whole bunch of other stuff. Use one of the stickers. Quick and easy. All of these were very quick and easy. So I thought this was really cute. Friends Forever, so much love. And this one I really like. I'm really a fan of the daffodil and black and white. And so then on the inside, we just carried those flowers right through with using one of the cards. All right. One of the extra cards that I'll have is, whoopsie, I've got all sorts of extra parts there that I don't need. Let me just move those out of the way. That was for a different class. All right, so there's this one. I actually got this idea from Celine Kempton. I loved her card. I thought it was so cute what she did with the ladybug. I had to make the card. Okay. And there it is. And because this cardstock is petal pink, it's so light, you can actually write right on that cardstock. You don't even need to have a white or vanilla inside. All right. Okay, so those were the cards that were made so far. So that was 5 examples. And I've got several right here. So we're going to start. So you'll be getting this 8.5 by 5.5 piece of boho blue. You're just going to fold it right in half. I'm going to grab my bone folder really quick because I didn't really give it a good press. So I'm just going to do this. All right. I then have several different pieces here. Why I have all these extras, I don't remember. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Okay. This wasn't the card I thought I grabbed, so sorry. I kind of like threw myself off. So this is just a piece of basic black, 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. You'll be getting that, so that will be kind of your card kit. It'll be with your envelope. I'm going to flip this over because I didn't score that very well. This piece right here is one of those packs. I'm actually going to be cutting it in half. And this one right here, I'm just going to be adhering it right to my basic black. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Doot, doot, doot. Now, if you don't like using steel, use your favorite adhesive or liquid glue, whatever you like to use. All right, so I'm just going to put that right here. I'm going to take my trimmer. So this is why I said you'll need your trimmer once in a while. And this is 3 inches. I'm just going to cut it at 1.5 inches. I can use this piece for a later project or for this one. All right, I'm going to just adhere this right here, and I'll be putting this up on dimensionals right here. So I'm just going to put this one right on my card front. Okay, just like that. This one's going to be centered here. I am going to pull in my dimensionals and add my dimensionals in. Ooh, it looks like I'm going to need a new sticker sheet pretty soon. I am going to be tying some ribbon around here. Now, I chose the white ribbon because if you have blends or markers, you can color your ribbon. And before I actually do that, let's get our ribbon. Whoop, it just fell on the floor. Over here. That way I can see what that's going to be. Just going to layer it right here. And just give my enough. So my ribbon is not sitting on those dimensionals. That way it gives me the ability to move my ribbon around. Okay, I'm just going to be tying a bow here. Now, as bulky as this kind of looks, it's not really bulky. It's actually pretty thin. Okay, so I got it there. I just need to trim that. So I'm going to pull in my ribbon scissors. My little snips are not sharp. I need to sharpen them. So I'm just going to I'm going to lift this up. It's going to just be easier to slide. There we go. So I'm just going to move it off to this side a little bit. There we go. And just have it right here, maybe a little bit above so I can see that extra ladybug on the bottom there. All right, we're going to take one of our stickers here, and I think I'm going to do, just a note to let you know I'm thinking of you. And we're just going to put that right down on the bottom right here. Okay, then we're going to open our card. And I want to I kind of want to carry the whole ladybug theme through. So what I'd like to do is take this one right here. And I want to have a space that I can write on. So I'm taking one of these larger pieces here. And I'm going to cut this right in half. I'm going to cut this at 3 inches. Just like that. Now I know you're like, oh my gosh, there's no shy shamrock around the outside. It's okay. Because we're actually going to pretty much do the same thing. But over here, I'm just going to take a strip of my ladybugs and put them right on there. All right. So that way it kind of gives it a finished side. So we'll trim this down just a little bit, or you can use this black, it doesn't matter. I'm going to give myself about, I'm just going to trim this down about an inch. All right. That way I have ladybugs. I'm going to go a little bit closer on this side. So I'm just going to take a hair off on that side. So it'll end up being about 7/8. Okay. I just didn't want to have that extra right there. All right. All right, so we're going to put this right here, just like that. I'm just going to put it right on the edge. Now you still have space to write. And actually, I don't even think we need this piece in there. I think we're good with just that. So let's go ahead. We'll put this on. Again, you can change it up a little bit, but just to give you some ideas on what you can do here. So I am just going to move this off just slightly to the right because this piece is going to go over just slightly. All right, so I have that right there. And now I can write whatever sentiment I want on the inside. All right, next up. So this one, let's add, I'm going to add just a little ladybug down. I'll put one right down here. Okay. I don't know, I felt like I needed one there. Okay, next card. Oh, we don't have embellishments on. Let's bring that back in. Where did I put my embellishments now? I have my pile right here of cards I'm doing. All right. And I'm just going to go post over in the group really quick. So just give me a moment here. And we're going to go here, here, and we'll go to our group. Okay, I can't type, obviously. All right, let's take some of these. I'm just going to use my little gold ones here. And let's grab our Take a Pick tool. I'll get my putty out to one end here. And I'm just going to put, just some to kind of, draw attention to my sentiment right here. Just one up here. All right. There's 3 ladybugs. I'm going to have one more. We're going to put one right in here. Okay. There we go. Now that one's finished. Holy cow. Okay. Next one. So I have some Shy Shamrock. Oh my goodness. Can't talk either. Woohoo. This is 4 1/4 by 11. I scored it at 5 1/2. Just fold it in half. And that will give you your card base. And I'm just getting my feedback up. There we go. Okay. Then I have another piece of Shy Shamrock that was 4 by 5 1/4. And I ran this through the Starstruck embossing folder, which is a celebration folder that you can get at this time. It's free with any $60 order. So just so you know that that's there. I will be doing this embossing for you. So we're just going to be putting it right on our card front, just like that. And I'm going to use liquid glue for this one. I have found when I have an embossed piece of paper, I prefer to use my liquid glue to hold it down because that glue gets in all the little crevices and everything. It really does hold that better. So I like to use liquid glue for that. All right, and I'm just going to center that right on there, just like so. I'm going to put that right there. Let's see if that kind of blocks that reflection a little bit. All right, then I have a piece of basic black 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. My little card here, that's from the kit, is 3 by 4. So just a little extra here. I'm going to tie a piece of ribbon right around the base, right around here, but I am going to add a sticker right over to the front there. And let's see, ribbon. I'm going to just actually tie a little knot. Maybe my finger got sticky from that glue. I'm going to move my mat up a little bit because that will tell me if I'm going off the grid here. So I want to make sure that I'm staying in the frame. Okay, so if I go too far down this way, I'm not in frame. All right, so we'll just line that up there. We'll adhere these two things together. That's another really cute side too. You could even do this as your front. Oh, you know what? That's another great idea. Oh, it's so hard to choose sometimes between these. You know, I almost kind of like this one better. I'm going to turn it this way. We'll slide my ribbon up a bit. I kind of like that better. I really do. We're going to change it up. We're going to take our ribbon. I'll have to change a picture around in the tutorial. All right. We're just going to mix and match here. So I'm just going to put this little cattywampus. I kind of like that. It kind of gives it a little something extra. We can trim our ribbon down just a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Give a little haircut. Okay. I like that. So we'll go ahead and... Where are Amy and Beth? Because they love when I do cattywampus. All right. And we'll put this one right here. I mean, I really do like the tulips on this side, but, you know, I don't know, something about the ladybugs just really kind of float my boat tonight. So we're changing it up. All right. So we got that and that there. So now we need some sort of little sentiment on there. So let's go back to our sheets here. Where did I put the other ones? Okay, 1, 2, 3, and I have one more sheet here for. All right. So we've got a few things. So heartfelt thanks. No, I don't really feel that this is a heartfelt thanks. To me, it's more of a happy birthday. So we're going to do happy birthday right in the middle, just like so. And now for the inside, let's grab something fun here. We can grab this right there, just like that. We're going to put that down. Two, three, four. I'm going to take a piece of basic white here, and we're going to have this by 2 1/2. So just a little small writing area, 2 1/2 by 3 1/2, because we want to show off that pretty card, that pretty card base. So we're just going to put that right on there, and you can actually just, you know, write a little something, something there for someone. I'm going to put a ladybug or two on it. So I've got this right here. Now these low profile dots can actually go on the inside of your card, just so you know, because they are more flat. So let's just take a couple of these little ladybugs here. And we'll put a couple around there. And, you know what, I think 2 is going to work. All right. So let's just add a little sparkle to the front of our card. And we can go with, I feel like I'm just going to stick with the gold. I don't know what my thing about gold is today. I've been using like everything gold. I don't know why. I usually am not a gold girl. All right. And I think we're just going to put this one right there. Okay. So something really cute and easy. All right. Next card. I really did like how I did this card. So this was actually the one I thought I was grabbing first. So I have my little note here on what I wanted to do. So I have a piece of thick basic white. Now yours is going to come 4 1/4 by 11. I just cut off a 2 1/4 inch piece from here. So we're just going to put that aside. We're going to use that. I have a piece of boho blue, which is 4 1/4. I'm sorry, 4 by 5 1/4. So that's going to be going to our inside. Where in the world did my other pieces go? Oh dear. Oh dear. Hold on. Here they are. All right. So this is one of them, or one of the cards in the kit. And then this one right here. All right. I want to have a little bit of support. Plus we have a design back there. So I'm going to put a little background. Now, if you don't like the hooray and you like the, actually I kind of like that. The little flowers, you can put that there. So your choice, you can either have hooray going this way with it, or you can have this one. All right. I'm going to bring a piece of black in. So we're going to have a piece of black that is going to be 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. And that will give us kind of a little pop there. So it kind of pops out that card there. So we went 4 1/8 and 3 1/8. So again, all of these little pieces will come in your kit. So you won't have to cut those. The only pieces that you may have to cut is going to be your card pack pieces. And it was one side. So. All right. So when you get it, you're going to get these pieces. Okay. You'll have to trim that 2 1/4 inch piece down. Don't forget, we're going to be using that. And I'm going to go back to my original design with this one. All right, so I'm going to adhere that right on my front. All right. This one I'm going to adhere right to that. And again, it has just a little bit of edge there, but now you don't see that other print on the back. So I have this here. I'm going to pop it up on dimensionals and add some ribbon. So you'll be using quite a bit of your ribbon here. I mean, when you start making these cards, so maybe you need just a little inspiration. So that's what that tutorial will do for you. But when you start going, you're just going to keep rolling with these. I mean, it's so easy. Once you get started, it is so easy to keep going and make more cards. It really is. Your like creativity, you know, mojo kicks in. It's like, ooh, this is really fun. And you just start going to town. So don't worry, you'll have fun with it. You really will. All right. Here's my little ugly bow, but it's a bow. It's on there. All right. I'm going to take my dimensionals here, and I'm just going to put it on half. I'm actually going to use these strips here. All right. And I like to make sure I've got my card going the right way, because I have put it on the wrong side before. All right. So I know that's probably half is about here. So I know that I've got enough support here. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take that out for the moment. And I'm going to put this right. I just need to scooch it under this. Okay, we'll scooch the ribbon out of the way first. Then we'll scooch it back. All right. Now, if you want to hold your ribbon in place, just use a glue dot. So now this piece, we'll go ahead and adhere to the inside kind of the card. All right. And this piece, you are wondering what we're going to do. We're just going to go ahead and actually put it right in here. But the trick to this one is you want to make sure it's hidden. All right, so what I like to do when I'm doing that is I put it right over here, kind of position it where I want it to be. I then put my adhesive on there. If you want to do some, you know, adding stuff, you can. So then I give that a press, and now it's going to be, oops, not in the right place. Okay, I planned that poorly. Normally I can get that to work really good. I just need to move it out just a tad. All right. As long as this piece doesn't exceed that, we're good. Am I getting that straight? Okay. Did I get that on there straight? No. Okay. That's not supposed to be cattywampus. So I am a little cattywampus today. All right. Good enough. All right. So now you can't see that. So we'll decorate it up a little bit. So let's grab our stickers again and see what stickers we can use. Oh, I forgot to put the other one on there. Okay, so we're going to have that. And I kind of feel like, let's see, I don't know. Let's take this. Let's take this strip right here. And I am just going to put it right along here. Just kind of center it. Set that one strip here. And I'm going to actually take the other strip and put it right next to that. Just like that. There we go. Just to add a little focal point, you know, to that. So then I can always take a couple little flowers or anything else from my sticker sheet and put them in there. So I can take, let's see, we have a lot of the petal pink. So I'm going to take some of those up on my mini dimensionals. So I'm going to go ahead and take my little pink flower here. I'm going to stick it to my sweater, just to unstickify it just a little bit, so that when I put it on a dimensional, it'll stay to my dimensional. It won't all of a sudden stick to my paper. So we're going to put this one right here. Okay. It'll kind of hold that card front down just a tad. We're going to take another one. Again, we're going to de-stickify it just a little bit. So the lint and everything from your sweater or your jeans or whatever are going to hold it in place. And where did that... I'm going to put one right... Put my... If I can get my dimensional off my finger, we'll put our... one right here. All right. So I've got two of those, and now I'm going to come back with my... with my low profile dots. I couldn't talk for a minute there. And my take a pick tool. And I'm just going to randomly kind of pop these around. I might put another one right. Yeah, you know what? Let's put one right here. And right here. Okay. And then when I open my card, I still have a little design on the inside. All right. So that is our next card. And now, I think, I don't know, I like a lot of these cards. I couldn't help it. But this one, I think, is probably one of my more favorite ones. So I'm using quite a few pieces from the pack, but don't worry, I still have all this left. Okay, there's still going to be a lot left. All right, so I have these two pieces here, and I'm going to just look at this one, and I'm going to say, okay, that's going to be my front. So I'm going to cut this one down to be, it's already 4 inches. I just need to cut it down to 5 1/4. Hello, Barbara. So we'll cut this one down to 5 1/4. You can use that for something else. I haven't figured out what to use that one for, but all right. So we need to cut that one down, and we also need to cut this one down to 5 1/4. So I'm just going to cut off this side here. All right, I'll turn my trimmer so you can see which way I'm cutting this. So I'm going to 5 1/4, and I'm coming down right there. Now I'm going to share with you a little trick. If you decide that you don't like it like exposed like that, so like, you know, it's going to go in here like this. If you don't like that look, what you can do is you can actually just adhere it right to the edge like that. Okay, you can actually turn this down a little bit more so that you can do that. I'm okay with it being open like that. I don't have a problem with it. But if you wanted, trim this down just a little bit more so that you can fit that right there, and you'll have that sheet. All right. So we've got those trimmed. So this is going to go right to my card front. So again, basic black, 8.5 by 5.5. Just fold it in half. We're going to take our mixed flowers here and put that right on, just like a normal layer. We're going to take our white ribbon. Now, if you don't want to always use white ribbon, what you can do is you can actually color it with your Stampin' Write markers. If you do that, you need to make sure that you let it set for, you know, a couple hours to make sure it gets all dry. All right, so now I'm just going to see where I really want my bow. Actually, I'm going to make a knot because that way it doesn't take up as much real estate, I'm going to say. And I need to go this way. I need to trim that down. All right. And get that in there. There we go. So I still had a little bit of excess, but that's okay. We'll just trim it, give it a bit of haircut. All right. So I'm just going to keep that right there. Now, if you wanted, you could actually slide it up to the top. Let me show you how this is going to look. So I'm just going to curl my card a little bit so I can slide that to where I want. So we'll slide it up on the top for right now. All right. We'll come back to where we want it in just a minute. I have another 3x4 card, and this daffodil is 3¼ by 4¼ just to give it a little bit of a pop. Kind of like, so I got this idea from Rhonda Wade, and it's kind of like that spotlighting technique without having to do the actual stamping. So you're doing a technique here, just in case you weren't aware. So we're going to add some dimensionals to the back here. All right. So you can actually, you know, if you like this card layout, you can do it with designer series paper too. All right, and we'll just slide that underneath. So it's up to you if you like that knot on top or down below. I'm going to move it down below, okay? Because I'm going to take one of my stickers here, and I'm going to use Celebrate. And I am just going to put that right here. How sweet that is, hey? Okay, so now let's do our inside. And I'm just going to take my adhesive and just run that all along the inside. I think I'm going to need a refill soon. All right, just like that. So the flowers, the tulips, and the daisies kind of tie in with all that. So that is your card. Look how easy that was. Let's go ahead and add some dots to this. I think we're going to mix and match this time. So I'm going to put one here. I'll put a little gold one over here. Put a little pink one maybe right here. Yeah, let's see. We'll take a larger gold one. And so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm going to take a small gold one and just put it right here. Not quite right there. It's too even with the other one. I'm just going to move it over a little bit. If I can pick it up. Okay. All right. So there we go. So that was 4 cards already, right? So 1, 2, 3, and sorry, I'm counting like I'm counting to my grandchildren. I apologize for that. Long oval. Oh, I don't know what I was going to do with that one. All right. So there we go. There's our 4 cards from tonight. Our 4 cards from yesterday. Okay, so that's 8 cards. I've got 4 more cards this weekend. Here's a bonus one. So that will be 13 cards. I will have more cards for you. So, you know what? We're going to play a little bit more. We're going to do another couple cards. I don't have these planned out, so it's going to be, let's make it as we go. So, let's see what I want to do. Let's take, let's take our, so I kind of want to use this sticker. So let's see what we got here. Let's take a look at our little cards. So we've got this one here too. All right. This is kind of cute. I think this one, just alone with a sentiment, would be really cute. Like just this one right here. Just to let you know I'm thinking about you. So let's just put that one there like that. Kind of looking at all the other things that we have here. We've got this hello there. I'm not really a big fan of that one. I like this side better. Oh, we've got this one too. Oh, this one's pretty. Let's grab. So we've got some black and white ones. If you want to color those with markers or blends, you can do that. That's a pretty side too. Let's take a look at that one. So we got those. We should make something with that. Got this one. Here's that one. On the other side, we've got that. That's that hooray. So we could do something with this. All right. And like I said, we have a lot of extra things. So on this one, this could definitely be on the inside of a card. I would definitely put something over that. Let's go ahead and make a card so I can show you what we'll do. So let's take, I'm just trying to find the things for the outside that would kind of coordinate with that. All right, that kind of works. All right. All right, let's go with that. Let's kind of run with it. So when I'm starting doing these things, that's how I roll with it. I just kind of start picking up pieces and going, okay, this will work, this will work. So we've got 1, 2, 3. All right, so we've got this one here. And we could trim that down. So take a, so this is one of the bonus ones. I will actually have this one written up in the tutorial. I have to admit, I don't have my tutorial written up because I only had 1 pack of this card kit, this Memories of More card kit. So I didn't want to start making all the cards before I was on the video. So, okay, so now I've got a piece of Petal Pink, which is 4 1/4 by 11. So I could put this on there. I feel like I need something. So let's take a, ooh. We could do that. Have a little bit of an edge on there. I don't know that I like that. We had this one. I don't know. What do you think? I think this black has to be a tad smaller. So we're going to make it 3, like the Celebrate. The 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. Just so it's a little smaller. I feel that's a better use of this one. All right. Maybe we just need to add a piece of embossed cardstock. Whenever I'm struggling with what am I going to put in the background, if I'm not stamping, I'll turn to my embossing folders. So here we go. I want something a little more subtle than the other one, so let's grab, let's see what I have here. Let's grab our Distressed 3D embossing folder. And we'll run this right through our die cut machine. I will have a list of all the supplies that we've used up to this point, and I'll have that in the email that goes out. So if you're not on my email list and you're interested in this class, make sure you sign up for it. Right after the video is done, before I do anything else, I will put a post out there about how to sign up for my email list, and that way you'll get that the email with a link to the video from yesterday, a list of all the supplies I've used in case you just want to purchase your own and you don't want the class. But it's going to all be sent in an email. And there'll also be a registration link in the email if you do want the class. Okay, if you're local to me, you do have the option of porch pickup, so you save yourself the shipping. All right, yeah, I kind of like that. I just felt we needed a little bit of something in the background. All right. That is really cute. So let's go ahead. Let's adhere it down. Again, I'm going to use my liquid glue. I could have like taken my timber embossing folder too, now that I'm looking at this, because it has those lines there. I think that would have been a good choice as well. But we got this done, so we're rolling with it. This is just a great way. If you don't have designer series paper, or you don't want to do a lot of stamping, again, having the folders really does give your cards a little something something without having to have a lot of things on hand. All right, we're going to put this together. Oh, I know what I was going to do with that one. Oh, well. I changed up my card without even realizing it. All right. I want to do my stickers before I do anything else. So, let's see. We're going to take this one. And I'm going to put it right here, just like that. Okay, this is going to go on the front just like this. I need to move it over just a tad. I want that sticking off the edge just a little bit. Oop, it's not straight. So I'm really putting it right at the bottom of the stem so it doesn't look like my flower is floating out there. So we're going to put that on there like this. Oh, that's really looking pretty. Very simple, very pretty. Let's get a little sentiment on here. So what do we have? This ribbon is really bugging me. Let's go with heartfelt thanks. So we'll put this one right across the top. All right. Now, I want to use my dimensionals here. So when I do that, I'm going to grab another sheet of dimensionals. Let's see. Do I have a new pack over here? Thought I did. There we go. I really don't want to use my black dimensionals for this. Oh, I can pick this up. Okay. Let's open this up. So can you all hear my dog snoring? He is laying next to me, snoring like a banshee. Again, I wish Facebook would let us play music in the background, because sometimes you need a little bit of sound, right? All right. Oh, I was going to put a little dimension right there to kind of catch that, because I forgot to de-stickify it. So, and yeah, that's a technical term, de-stickify. All right. Okay, so we've been going not quite an hour, but we had quite a few cards going. Oh, I need some ribbon. Okay. So we'll take our ribbon. I'm just going to tie a quick little bow. Okay, sometimes when I'm live, tying a quick little bow is not always quick. Like that was not quick. I can't believe he's like sound asleep. Although he's not been feeling good. So my dog is 9, 10 years old, and he had some genetic defects in his knees and hips. So he was a rescue, and they had said by the time he's this age that his arthritis would really be kicking in, and it kind of is. Deciding where I want that bow, I think I'm going to just put it right here. That way I don't have to worry about necessarily having anything right there. So it just gives me that little added extra. And let's get a glue dot. Where are my little glue dots? I had them out. Oh, here they are. They're behind my water. They were hiding on me. All right. Okay, we have that right there. Okay, just like that. And let's go and decorate our inside now. So we have this one. But remember I said this happened. I didn't like that on there. I wanted to hide it. So the way I'm going to hide it is I am just going to take this strip. Actually, I have an extra strip from before. I am just going to put that right across the top. Just like that. Or I can actually trim that down. Why don't we just trim it off? No, because I kind of want that white on top. So let's just see. Let's just add it right there. Just like that, right across the top. And we'll just hide it. That's all you have to do. Right? So we can just hide that. Just like this. We'll take our snips here. If I can find them. Oh. See my little notes. I want to try and remember what I did. So, all right. Then we'll just take our adhesive. So many different things you can do with this. There we go. And it all kind of ties together really sweetly. All right. Let's take this one now. So we used the hooray before. So let's use this side. And let's go with 30 Flamingo. I have my pieces right next to me here. I just got to dig them out. Okay. So 30 Flamingo. We're going to kind of mix this card up a little bit. Ooh, but you know, this would look good with 30 Flamingo too. Okay, hold please. I'm going to change it up to this one right now. We can actually make the same kind of card, but I need a piece that is 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. So I'm going to do both cards right away. So there's one for that one, and there's one for this one. Originally, that one was going to be Shy Shamrock. But I moved my papers around right before the video started. So that's why it didn't get done. Alright, maybe it's over here. Is this it? I think it might be. Maybe we can always trim it down. Alright. Okay, so we have this one and this one. I like how that black makes it pop. But we need a little something across the top there. So, let's take... Alright, there goes that. Sorry, Cooper. Okay, we're going to take a 3. So this is 4 by 6. We're going to cut this at 3 inches. Okay, you'll have a piece to use for another card. We're going to be taking this right here. This and this right here. And there we go. I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to change this up even more. Yep, I know what I'm going to do now. Sorry. We're going to change this card up completely. Again, these were not ones I had planned. These were, you know, Disney extras. So you're actually probably going to get quite a few cards in tonight's video. All right, so we have, this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we're going to have this here. We're going to have this piece here, okay? We are going to actually take a piece of black cardstock here, and we're going to make this to be 3 1/8 inch wide. And then, get rid of this piece, we're going to score it at 4 1/8. All right, so now I'll have a little bit of extra. I just need to trim that little extra off. So you can use your scissors or you can use your trimmer. So it's about 1/4 inch, right? Because that piece of cardstock was 8 1/2 inches long. So we really only need it at 8 1/4. So 3 1/4 by 8 1/4. We're going to put this right on the front, just like that. This is going to be your fun fold card, and your card is going to open like this. So now we just need to get something for the inside. So let's bring our handy dandy stack of cards back in. We've got our, I still haven't used my, this that I wanted. I don't know, we might be using it soon. I really don't, I really want this one. That's what I wanted. Oh, but those colors really don't go together, do they? No, they do not. All right, what was in the back of this one? No. All right, just need to find a different one. So go through your pile. You know what? This is kind of pretty. I really like it just with the tone of the other colors. So I'm just going to use this one. And now I don't even have to write anything on here. I'm just going to put it right on the inside. So this will go right on the inside. So that is my sentiment to them. Although One Adventure today was great. That would go good together too. All right, so here we go here. Let's go ahead and adhere this one down. If I can line that up. Oh, kind of looked like it was upside down. So if your pattern is directional, just make sure you're going the right way with it. All right, so we're just going to adhere this down. I would use a very strong adhesive, so I'm going to pull in my actual Seal Plus here. It just holds better. And I don't know why that grabbed the paper like it did, but it did. All right. Now, we're going to tear that off. Sometimes I found when I run this really fast, if I'm going with the grain, it can kind of rip that paper. So just take it slow. All right, so here we go with this. All right, today was great. And we're going to add some ribbon. And let's see. I'm just taking a look at what else we have there. I'm going to add a couple little ladybugs, because these ladybugs are too darn cute. One up here. We'll put one right there. Oh, one right there. And we'll put one kind of crawling up the flower right here. And take this one that's flying a little bit. Okay. So we got our little ladybugs in there. And you take a sip of water. Okay. A ribbon. Tie a ribbon right along here. Right here. Make a bow. I do want my bow to be off to the side. I realized that my ribbon was really short right there. I may have to move it to make a better bow. Yep. All right, there we go. I know. I have to concentrate for some reason on bows tonight. All right. I'm just going to slide it over a tad. Now my bow is actually kind of loose on this one, so I'm not digging that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck a glue dot underneath. I need to pull my ribbon a little bit. There we go. Okay. I'm going to take a glue dot and tuck it right behind there. So I tossed my glue dots over here, I thought. Where'd they go now? Over there. All right. And the easiest way for me to tuck that under there is to take my snips, grab my glue dot, and just place it right on there, and then put my bow right on my glue dot. Okay, so now I've got this one, and we'll just add a little bit of sparkle to it. Now, if I put these little petal pink ones, it's going to be really unnoticeable, so I'm going to use the gold. If I can get it picked up. 1, 2, 3, and I think we'll put a larger one down here. 4. I just don't like having an odd number or an even number there, so we'll put one right over here. All right. Okay. So there we go. So how many cards do we do tonight? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we had these from Wednesday. So we did 1, 2. That was from Wednesday. 3, 4, 5. And I showed you 6. So right there, that was 10 cards. So you now have 10 card ideas. I will write up each one of these in the tutorial. I'll write you the measurements. I'll even have all the card supplies, all the cardstock cut and embossed for you so that you can just make your cards really nice and quick. But here is a whole smattering of cards. All right, and I still have a ton left between my sticker sheets and my cards here. So I still, look at all these stickers I still have left. I could go back and add some more stickers to some of the cards if I felt like it. You know, maybe I feel like, oh, maybe I could, 11. So we made 11 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've shown you tonight. So, and then 4 from the other day. So 11 cards right now. And I still have all of this left in my stash here. So I'm probably going to go back and add a couple little different things to some of the cards. Like I might just add some of this to it. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to make more cards. I'm going to keep going for as long as I can. I'm going to use this whole darn stash up. But your class will have at least a tutorial and all the cards that you see right here. I've got 3 more to add. So you will be getting all of those in your kit, along with the full pack of the Mixed Media Florals Memories of More card pack, your ribbon, and your full pack of embellishments. And that's $40. Everything's be done. It will be in your envelopes. So when it comes, what you'll find is all of your cardstock pieces will be put in an envelope. I will number them so that you can go through your tutorial and see card 1 is card 1. So you know which envelopes and which cardstock go to which one. If you want to change up the cards that are used, as far as like what's in the Memories of More pack, you are more than welcome. You'll just have just an idea of how to put things together. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy the class, and we will see you later. Have a great weekend. Give me about an hour, and I'll get the links all posted. Yeah, so have a great weekend. Spend it with people that love you and appreciate you and that you love and appreciate, and just enjoy that time that you get to spend together. And we'll see you all later. Bye.